A capital city is the city where the government of a country is usually located. And you would expect that in order for a government to effectively control a whole country, the capital should be as close to the center as possible. But if this blue circle represents the center of each country and we start plotting the relative locations of the capital cities, it becomes clear that this is not always the case. So, which capitals are closest to the center of their country and which ones are the furthest? As always, we first need to gather the data. I have the geospatial shapes for each country and also a separate list with the coordinates of each country's capital city. So combining them is pretty straightforward. But what about the center? Countries are not circles, even though Nauru and Sierra Leone come close. So finding the center of an irregular shape is a bit more complicated. To be more precise, we are looking for the centroid, which is the geometric center of a shape. This is the point where the shape would perfectly balance if you try to balance it. It's the center of mass if you prefer. To calculate the centroid, I took the full shape of each country and I found the average position of all its points. So now I have the location of both the capital and the center, and I just need to analyze the distance between them. But if I go with pure distance in kilometers, the results are not very surprising. The country with its capital closest to its geometric center is Vatican City, which makes sense because it is also the smallest country in the world. In fact, it is so small that even the tiniest mismatch in the data between the capital's coordinates and the country's shape makes it look like the capital is outside the country. San Marino, Liechtenstein, Monaco and other micronations also top the list. But of course, I don't want that. I want to find the most central capital, not in absolute distance, but relative to the size of the country. And while there are many ways to do that, the simplest is to just take the images I already created and measure the distance between the 2 points in pixels. And if I do that, the country whose capital city is closest to its geometric center is the Netherlands? Oh no, that happens because of the overseas territories. Well, I'm sorry Netherlands, but I have to exclude you. And the same goes for other countries with overseas territories like the United States, France and New Zealand. So with that little hiccup out of the way, let's take a look at the top 10 countries whose capital cities are closest to their centroid. We have Madagascar, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Namibia, Bangladesh, Belize, Anguilla, Costa Rica, Eritrea, and in the top spot is Spain. So Madrid is the most central capital, with a small asterisk though because of the Canary Islands. Actually, I will leave it up to you. Considering pixel distance and actual distance, which country do you think can claim this title? Let me know in the comments. Also, which country's capital is the furthest from its geometric center? Okay, in actual distance we of course have Russia, followed by USA, Canada and Australia, but in pixel distance is Niger, followed by Senegal and Slovakia. Obviously there are many reasons why capitals are where they are, and it doesn't always make sense for them to be near the center. For example, maybe in a future video I could explore how each capital city relates to the population density of its country. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see. See you next time.